It's young living or assisted living. You can make your home a healthy home, and it all starts with you, and it begins right now. Ooh. Okay, senior moment number 107. The number one thing. The number one thing. What could that be? 3,500 push-ups, sit-ups, and deep knee bends so far program to date. 750 so far this month. 1,550 for the month. 27,290 is the goal for the year. Go to the link tree in the bio, kids. See the free products, free downloads, free home market evaluation, all the things that we have available for you. And if you're enjoying watching your senior moment, share it online. Likes are nice and appreciated, but shares and comments are even better. And we sure do appreciate you. All right, we're going to talk about the number one thing today. Like the image at the beginning of the video showed, what is the oldest profession in the world? Well, the oldest profession is not what you think. What does the sign say? It talks about solicitation. So the oldest profession in the world is what? Sales. Sales. It's the most important thing of everything in business. Nothing happens without sales. You can have the best idea, the best process, the best people, the best everything. And if you don't have sales, you got nothing. So it is the driver of all activity, sales. It's the provider of everything that's good. Nothing good happens without sales. You can have the most benevolent company, the most benevolent corporate mission, but if you don't have sales, you can't do any of it. So, for some reason, there's a huge resistance to the notion of sales by many. They say, oh, I don't want to sound salesy. Oh, I don't want to be pushy. Those are old notions fostered by fear and in outdated ideas. Something happened to them. Have you ever convinced your husband or spouse to go to a particular restaurant that you wanted to go to, or go see a movie that you wanted to go to? If you have, congratulations, you're involved in sales. Sales is simply a matter of conveying an idea to someone else and having them either agree with the idea and move forward or not agree with it and move away. Hey, nothing personal. Sometimes it's a fit and sometimes it's not. You know who the best salesmen are? Kids. You ever go to a lemonade stand run by kids? What do they say? Hey, mister, want to buy a lemonade? It's only $1. Unabashed, unashamed. They want to move their lemonade, and maybe you would be thirsty. And if you are, give me $1. I'll give you some lemonade. Pure and simple. And if you say, no thanks, kid, not thirsty, hey, they don't shrink. They don't fall into a heap. They just wait for the next guy to come by, and they'll ask him, hey, mister, want to buy a lemonade? And pretty soon all the lemonade is gone, and they've got a little cash box full of $1 bills. So that gets us down to a real nitty gritty area, and that is commission sales. So there's salespeople that are on staff that get paid a salary to go out and service customers, and then there is commission sales. And for some reason, people get really whipped up about commission sales, but stop to think about it. What needs a commission sales person and what does not? Well, milk doesn't. You don't need milk. Everybody needs milk. So you don't need a commission salesperson. But, if I'm buying a car, I kind of want to have the person motivated to get off his butt and come over and help me. If I have somebody that is getting paid a salary guaranteed, whether I buy the car or not, they're probably not going to be the most helpful. But if their paycheck is based on a commission, they're going to come over and help me. Hey, I came in the place because I wanted to buy a car. I want someone to come and take care of me and wait on me. Real estate's another example. There are some companies now who are toying with the idea of paying salespeople a salary. Think about this. When do people look at houses? Nights and weekends. So it's Friday night. You're sitting with your family. You're having a lovely meal. You've got a lovely evening planned and you get a call from somebody who wants to go look at a house, which happens very frequently. Okay, I'm on salary. I'm going to get my check whether I get up my rear end and go show the house or not. What do you think that's going to happen? Call me Monday morning during business hours. But if you're a commission salesman and your livelihood depends on going out there and showing that property, you're going to go show the property. That's the difference. So there is nothing wrong with commission sales. People need to get over it. It's very important. It's a motivator to people to go help somebody. And that's true if you're in the appliance store, if you're selling cars, jewelry, whatever. The people who get commission are more helpful. This idea that by the salesperson that they fear rejection, again, nothing personal. Someone came in and is thinking about buying a house. I'm in an open house. Do you like this house? Show you the house, show you around. Does it feel good for you? Nope, this isn't right for me. Hey, I'm not going to take it personally. He's going to find another house. And if they don't buy it, the next guy will. Nothing personal at all. But I'm going to be helpful about it. And the same thing with people with customers. They're afraid that some slick salesman is going to talk them into buying something they don't want. Well, that's silly. I mean, no one's going to buy a house they don't want, right? Because of some smooth-tongued, silver-tongued salesperson. Either the house is a good fit for you or it isn't. So in today's sales world, it's really just a matter of listening to people. You come to me and say, Keith Areno, we want to buy a house. Okay. Where do you want to live? Well, we want to live, in this area here because it's close to my work. Okay. How? What do you need? What kind of house do you want? Are you looking at a townhouse? Are you looking at a single family home? Kind of get me going in that direction. Well, we're thinking that we wanted to have maybe a townhouse because we travel a lot. And okay. How many bedrooms do you need? Are you planning a family? You see what I mean? It's just a dialogue. There's a discovery period there where you're just listening to people and find out what they need before you start pushing a bunch of stuff at them. Find out what they need. All right. Now we've got that established. We know what they need. Well, what's your parameters? What can you afford? What do you want your payments to be? Let's see what's available that meets that criteria, and then we'll go out and check it out and see if it works. And if it doesn't fit for you, then we're going to have to make some adjustments and reevaluate. It's a cooperative thing going back and forth. You came to me for help. I want to help you. It's as simple as that. And I'm going to get paid for it? Well, of course, this is what I do for a living. Don't you expect that you're going to pay a fee? Of course you do. So it doesn't need to be this combative, thing that people make it out to be. That's not the way it is. Sales is the most important thing that can properly happen. It's the primary factor. And the thing that is, when you look at all the factors in what you buy, price is probably one of the it's there, but it's probably not the most important factor. I'll give you an example. I want to buy a car. So I go out and look, and I wanted a Lincoln Navigator, right? I've done my research. I've compared the Fords, I've compared the Chevys, compared the GMCs. I wanted a Lincoln Navigator. I already knew what I wanted. So my whole goal then was just to go find the vehicle that I wanted. So I find the vehicle I want. I have a range that I know is reasonable as far as price goes. Now, does it matter to me if a car is $5,000 more or less? I mean, really, is it going to change your life? I mean, if you stop to think about it, most people are going to keep that car for 5 years, maybe longer, but they're going to keep it for 5 years. So if it's $5,000 higher in the range, what's that really mean? Well, it's about $2.75 a day. So don't get all bent up over price. Either you want the object or you don't. And if it's within reason, then buy it and quit thinking about it, because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. $2.75 is a couple of Snickers bars. So that's the whole thing with that. What I'm trying to drive home is everyone's a salesman. We sell our services. If we go apply for a job, what are you doing? You're selling yourself. Everyone is a salesman. It's the most important thing. It is the oldest profession on earth, and we love sales. So if you're self-employed, go out and sell something, because your business won't survive if you don't sell something. If you want some coaching on that, some help on that, give old Keith Reno a call. I've sold a lot of stuff for 35 years, and I'll give you a little free advice, free help on coaching on how you can work your sales. That's it for today on Your Senior Moment. I'm all kind of discombobulated here because I'm not out in the big room. And so I keep on forgetting to have my gratefulness moments. I have no place to do my exercises, so I can't do my Herschel Walker moment, but somehow I managed to babble myself on to 10 minutes. And so we got to cut it short here. So that's your senior moment. Remember, the older you get, the longer you want to live. I'm Keith Hittner Senior, and we will see you tomorrow. Now get out there and sell something.